voice in the dark, now the whole podcast jump on the intro start. Girls running slow to the piano. Big vibes only when we slide to Orlando. Everybody locked in when those start speaking. Real life stories got the whole crowd geeking. Bring wisdom, bring pressure. Whole conversation different together. No faking into when we step in the room. Just elevation in the bass go boom. Hands up to the sky tonight. Good vibes and the truth inside. Plug them with dope. Sean dope. On the plug. Everybody tune in heavy because the energy.
What's social media platform? Just also
Big energy when they cameras roll. Everybody feels the vibe it ain't so. From the block to the bitches, from the streets to the speeches, now they move big worldwide. Everybody reached it. Afro drum to the track on mix. Choir vocals make the whole thing. Got the conversation deep, but their vibe still smooth. Make them think, make them dance. That's the dope move. Show don't live too clean, on key too solid. No squad blessed and the vision still solid. No slowing down when the mission is clear. Plugged in with dough, yeah, the future right here. One voice can change. One voice can change the room. But one truth can break. Plug me with dope. Plug me with dope. Plug me with dope. From the city to the world now, at the plug. Plug me with dope. Sean dope. Plug me with 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 dope now. From the city to the world now, at the plug. Sean dope. Plug in with dope now. Whole vibe international. Too much sauce, too much flavor. Whole room go irrational. Dance when the bassline drops. Talk that truth non-stop. Everybody tuned in heavy, cause the energy too hot. Plugged in with dope. Everywhere you go. Late nights, palm trees, city lights glow. Mic check, 1, 2, now the whole world know. Started with a dream and a voice in the dark. Now the whole podcast jump on the intro start. Girls running slow to the piano. Big vibes only when we slide to Orlando. Everybody locked in when those start speaking. Real life stories got the whole crowd geeking. Bring wisdom, bring pressure. Whole conversation different together. No faking into when we step in the room. There's elevation in the bass go boom. Oh, yeah, outside tonight. Hands up to the sky tonight. Good vibes and the truth inside. Plugged in for life tonight. Plugged in with dope. Plugged in with dope now. Whole vibe international. Too much sauce, too much flavor. Whole room go irrational. Dance on the bassline drop. Talk that truth non-stop. Everybody tune in heavy, cause the energy too hot. Everybody
Come on now.
vibe it ain't so.
Have a good time. Have a good time.
Everybody reached it. Afro drum to the track on mix. Choir vocals make the whole thing. Got the conversation deep, but their vibe still smooth. Make them think, make them dance. That's the dope.
Come on, come on.
Come on. No squad blessed and the vision still solid. No slowing down when the mission is clear. Plugged in with dough, yeah, the future right here. One voice can change the room. One truth can break the fear. If you plug in with
Yes.
Yeah, we had way too much fun. Way too much fun.
I see you know about the
Yeah. Yeah, man. Where you at, chat? Where you at, chat? Where you at? I see y'all out there hustling, but you ain't said nothing.
Yeah, shit.
Till y'all
Yeah.
get in here. So we're gonna wait till our people get in here, man, and then we're gonna get to it, man. Until then, we finish slide on them. Hey, we keep that good vibe going.
Ooh,
Hey.
yeah.
Hey.
Plugged in with dope. Plugged in with dope. Uncle Plug, don't you know? Late night talk where the real ones
the
go.
real
From
ones
the block to the mic.
to the mic,
World
the
know.
whole world know.
Plugged in with
Plugged in with
Plugged
dope.
in with dope. Yeah, we speaking that truth. Ooh, yeah. I don't got the
Yeah, let's go, chat.
we just giving up proof. Stay
Come on,
locked in.
that outlet.
Stay
Stay
locked
up, stay
in.
up.
Don't you miss this.
Ah.
Real ones speak. Yeah, the truth go
Go
Rick a scratch.
What you want?
Bass creeping in. Oh, you plugged in. You plug in now. Plugged in with
Plugged in with
signal
dope.
too
That
strong.
signal too strong.
Got the game,
Got
just put it in song. Real ones talk, we don't do no cap. No pressure, get applied every time we rap. Plugged in with dope, give it like a thug truth. I'm bringing the weight, I just give it the proof. From the mud to the mic, yeah, we built this lane. If you speak on the real, better mention the name. On the plug, yeah, he stamped in the field. Every word real life, you can tell how it feel. No script, no cuts, just facts when we speak. Turn pain into power every time we reach. Sean Doe stepping in, get a vision too clear. Turn the mic to a throne, now the whole world here. From the couch to the charts, yeah, we shifting the game. If it's real, it's forever. Remember the name. Wow. Plugged in, plugged in, do, 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 do. Plugged in, plugged in, plugged in with yeah, the signal too strong. On got the game, we just put it in song. Real ones talk, we don't do no cap. Pressure get applied every time we rap. Plugged in with dope, yeah, we lock with the truth. I'll bring the weight, I just give it the proof. From the mud to the mic, yeah, we built this lane. If you speak on the real, better mention the name.
Welcome back. As y'all see, we got some good energy.
Yes, sir.
Some good energy, man. Money making Monday. You locked with Uncle Plug and Sean Doe. Welcome to Uncle Plug. Plugged into the doom.
Supreme Sunshine, my people. Molecular vision.
Yeah, monocular vision. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Divine spectacles. You know?
All that to my people.
You know what I'm talking about? He got me fresh out the bed like this right here going, yeah, man. I'm with you, 1,000. I'm 1,000, man.
Yes,
How you
sir,
feeling
yes,
today, my brother?
I'm feeling great, bro. Feeling great, man.
Hey, yo.
How about
I'm happy
you?
for that. Man, I'm good. We had to pull a plan B on them, but we had something else lined up. Yeah, we had something else lined up. Even had some outside help come in last minute. Shot me thank you to Lavender Princess, shot me some information last minute. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get an opportunity to run it. We had to go in a different direction this evening. Due to we had some unfortunate mishaps. You understand? But hey, we already gonna bring out this fresh content. Got a great live stream set up for you guys today. I know you over there in Florida, so I don't know it. Possibilities, being that they are sister states. You know what I'm saying?
They better not.
It's
Exactly.
crazy.
Fuck not.
You know, the title of the show is "Who Can We Trust?" You know, really asking that question: Who can we trust? You know, we got these Texas new weed laws that passed 2 Fridays ago. If you've been living on a rock and you just don't never touch your phone, you might have not heard about it. But you know, we here to bring it to you live. You know, brother,
Yes.
I don't partake myself. You
Right.
know, being
Right.
that divine day is in the month that I was born. You know,
Right.
uh, I have partaken myself in the past. I was
Right. Right.
quite the I was quite the connoisseur. and I had my own pharmacy
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
where it was open for distribution.
That right. Facts.
You
Facts.
know, 1 ounce and 1 pound at a time.
That. Yes,
You
sir.
know,
Yes, sir.
we
Yes, sir.
we know about the 3.5s, we know about the Sims,
The
we know about the
seven.
40s
Yeah.
and the 28s.
Yes,
You
sir.
did?
Yes,
You
sir.
know what I mean? And we know about them elbows. You feel me? But yeah, Texas laws have been passed 2 weeks ago, and they are really like
Losing their
taking
fucking
people
mind.
up. Say it again.
Losing their
Say it.
fucking mind, bro. That's why
Uh,
I get
bro,
more time for some weed than crack or cocaine or meth. Like, how you get what?
bro, if I had two options, to jump in the car with somebody who had too much to drink, or jump in the car with somebody who had too much to smoke, I think I'm getting in the car with somebody who had too much to smoke.
Absolutely.
Because I'm pretty sure if I'm nervous, I'm gonna do everything I can to blow that
To
high.
start yelling at him and then, ah!
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna play some music he don't want to hear.
Play some Britney Spears. You gonna fuck them up.
Wake me up inside. Wake me up and save me. You be like, oh my God, bro, you blew my high, bro. Why is
Right,
this?
right.
Evanescence, what's wrong with you, bro? How you know the name? How you know the name? But I'm telling you, man, these weed laws have truly gotten out of hand. And like and people are saying like they're targeting black and brown. No. No, sir.
Everybody smoke weed.
We are built for stress. We are built for
Right, right.
the so-called oppression. We are built for the struggle. We've
Let's go,
lived in the
guys.
struggle. We have been raised. We have lived
And
and
let's go,
possibly
guys.
still live in the struggle.
And let's go, guys.
Most people have been on probation where they had to stop smoking. You know, try to get a good job where they had to stop from smoking. You know what I mean? So, hey, I think we built for it, but they don't understand that. Me myself, I'm a realist. I'm a realist, my man, and I understand. And even in my days of selling my own pharmaceuticals,
Right.
when it came to a substance who was knocking at my door was of this complexion. I'm just, not this, it was this.
Right, 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 right.
So when it comes to the underworld, my vision is clear when it comes to who does and who doesn't. And it's equal across the board when it comes to that good Mary Jane.
When it comes to that, it's equal across the board. All ethnicities, all ages. Do you like
Everybody,
Mary Jane? Yeah.
everybody partake, my boy.
Everybody,
You
especially
understand
more
me?
than now. People that used to think it was something else, they partaking.
You understand me? And
Mm.
some just for the hell of it, because they like be so good that they
Right,
need to bring it down.
right.
You know what I mean? But man, we finna tap into these laws real quick, man. We finna the first video is coming from actually from Vlad TV, an interview that he had with this gentleman. And we finna bring it to the forefront and let y'all see about it right now. We gonna go and tap in real quick. Like Y'all just take your time. Take your time while we take our time. Y'all just listen to me.
Friday, like 1 gram can get you 1 to 2 years in jail or something like that. If you had like more than that, you 10 years in jail. If you had like a tray full of, let's say, brownies, that could cost you up to like a life sentence. Became a
Are you
class.
serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
A life sentence for like having a tray, your standard tray of like brownies, or that's a life sentence. It became a class 1 felony, I believe. It's equivalent to.
Okay, so that is law in Texas as we speak.
Just happened Friday last week. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And we have shops around here and stuff like that. And like, yeah, on Thursday, they was doing good. Friday came, all the shows. No products. It's equivalent to now. Same.
Okay, I really want to see how this plays out because let's not get it twisted. There are a lot of white people
Yeah.
who get
Yeah.
there's and traditionally these laws they're made and they target minorities. Let's just call it what it is. I mean, once upon a time, you were getting decades for a few rocks compared to the powder version.
Yep.
I want to see real talk.
Yeah.
I want to see how this plays out because there are a lot of business people. There are a lot of people who do really well for themselves that are coming home and they're having gummies.
Yep.
They are getting.
Yep. Doing a few. I done been around a lot of them. Yeah. I done been around a lot of, especially on the West Coast, but yeah, even on where you're at, like New York, I done been around folks who, business guys, like Wall Street guys, who enjoy a line or two. I ain't never done powder. I ain't never done none of that. I'm strictly weedly. I'm strictly earthly. But obviously now, for legal reasons, I don't do that stuff no more because I can't, because it's against the law and it's a class 1 felony and I ain't trying to go. So I don't do that stuff no more in Texas. I wait till I go to Cali or something. I
can't wait to see how this plays out in Texas because I'm telling you, this is not just the minorities. It's not a class thing either because there's just as many people with, 6 and 7 figures in their bank account that are get as opposed to people who got no money, no.
On Friday.
You heard it here.
What's
your thoughts, bro? What's your thoughts?
For what? All right. I can think of it for what. I just answered my own question in my head. They're trying to probably push more alcohol sales. You feel me? I bet alcohol has took a decline some way somehow, and they figure, well, they smoke. They ain't smoking no more. They got to drink, and I believe Texas is one of them real drinking states. Yeah. So, but that much time. How you putting? You giving life sentences over some weed? And he ain't said like you had pounds and pounds you get caught with. No, you get caught with a tray of brownies and catch a life sentence. You gonna be next to a rapist or a killer because of some weed brownies? That's crazy. And that be anywhere from that go anywhere from, like you said, from Lil Ray Ray to fucking Martha Stewart, and there was some brownies. Goddamn, like what?
Absolutely. And bro, it's and I know good people, man. I know good people, man, that do. You know what I mean? And I have nothing against it whatsoever. I have nothing against that at all. You know what I mean? And it's absolutely critical. But just like they did it before and was giving out them harsh sentences, and realized that, hey, it's in your backyard too. Because I think when people get to a certain status in life, and I think when people get to a certain bracket in life, they tend to forget. Like when they making these laws, really what they was really trying to do, because a lot of these weed shops are owned by, minorities, like
Mhm.
guys that's from India, guys that are from Pakistan, guys from Palestine.
I didn't
It's
know
a
that.
lot of,
I didn't know that.
you know, yeah, they like I have a client that owns about four of them. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? And it's crazy because when you think about it, it's really completely like this is it's a stupid law and it's going to backfire. But because people of their color, the people that of the powers that be, are going to genuinely look at this and say, "Are you fucking crazy?" Like for
Right.
real. And
Right.
so said it will fatten the pockets of big pharmaceuticals. Yes. And if you can't self-medicate, you can pay to medicate.
Mm. Somebody's pockets been getting shorter since the dispensaries and shit came up and became legal. And I feel like that's really what this is all about. This is let's redirect the money flow.
But let me tell you, only thing they doing is making it to where the smoke shops actually have to be underhanded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they ain't gonna stop. Even when they tried to ban the vapes and all that, that didn't work. It
You ain't
didn't
gonna
work.
stop nothing. You gonna get some
Man,
unnecessary jail charge. Matter of fact, people probably gonna wise up. Hey, I'm finna smoke only in the house.
man, man, these officers is not going into these weed shops in these outer limit ass towns, outer city limits ass towns to try to shut this down. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. He say, look up new number of opiates. Yeah, yeah. You better believe it, because
and that
and that's
too.
and that's dog. I stand on this. Crack, coke, um, the two drugs that I think that should never be sold anywhere is methamphetamine and heroin or opiates, because those are body highs.
Yeah.
Crack and coke is in your head.
Right.
Crack and coke is in your head. Like you get, if you don't, like most people, like if they do snort powder or they do smoke rocks, you know what I'm saying? It's on a weekday, a weekend situation, to where they hanging out, the work week's done, they're gonna party, do what they do, whatever the case may be. But when you wake up on a Monday morning and your body is aching because you need those opiates,
Oh yeah, that's
bruh,
different. That shit comes with a subscription for, that you can't get rid of, that you can't cancel. Yeah,
bruh,
that comes with a
bruh.
subscription, instant subscription.
I'm talking about millions, bro. It's, man, I know dudes, man, that make 10 to hundreds of thousands off them pills, man. Like it's crazy work.
Because your
Like real,
customer can't stop. Your customer
he
can't.
can't stop.
You gonna guaranteed to have a loyal customer that way. You feel me?
For real.
Yeah.
For real. For real. And it's so stupid, bro. Like they don't even think ahead, I don't think, most of the time on this
Right.
right here.
Because
Yeah, bro.
if this is that illegal, I can get less time for some damn coke. I'm finna snort some powder.
You better believe it.
I can get less time for this. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? Like what?
You better believe it. And it's not just you know, the Indian and Palestinian, like most of the guys from across that water that are here, that are that the entrepreneurs, and they've been having these smoke shops and they've been monopolizing because they come together. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that, like a lot of other races organized, but they actually come together. They put their money on together and
Right.
make this shape. And they have somebody else who's not, as financially situated as this in the group, and they put him in charge to where, yeah, they're making millions, but hey, he's making tens of thousands. You know what I mean? Every year he's making hundreds of thousands. These smoke shops are very profitable.
But I also tell you what they just did though, and I just had this thought. It's supply and demand now. It's $50 a gram, nigga. What you?
What?
It's $50 a gram for this weed.
What?
I'm trying to tell you,
Like they making it now is hell for the dealer and the user. He
it's
said
hell.
this will
But
say this will also be a way for a politician to win if they promise to legalize it. Oh man, I didn't even think of that.
yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
That's gonna definitely get him another 8. Telly, not even 4. You're gonna get 8 off of that.
Right.
If that's the premise of your campaign, boy, everybody.
That should be the first and only thing you got to say for real.
That's it. Like all the rest of his policies fucked up. They
right.
boy, what you talking about, boy? Hey, boy, you said something then, boy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He gonna be in there saying, hell, they don't even know what else in my playbook. They ain't got no idea what's in my playbook, my boy.
They don't even
know
care. They
I'm
don't
gonna
even
send the
care.
whole thing to hell.
Right. They don't even care.
Bitch, it ain't gonna be no scratch offs either. Boy, look at here. Everything that we make profitable, they try to demonize it, brother.
But my thing is, who gonna try to piggyback off that shit? Is they gonna try to piggyback off that shit? Like, I don't know. That'd be crazy.
It depends. It
It
depends on
depends.
how. It depends on the
Reaction.
money. It's all about the money. It's all
Yeah.
about the money. Because if they know that, because I'm pretty sure that there's like in Florida, there's no decline on liquor sales.
It's a party state. It's a
Yeah, there's no
retirement state.
decline on liquor sales. There's
Right.
no they didn't want to stop the vapes because there wasn't no stop. It wasn't no drop in the cigarettes.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no drop in the cigarettes. Nah, and if they can go in and raid these smoke shops anytime they want to, bust them up, go and take whatever they want, get whatever bread they want, man, they ain't tripping on that. And plus, you know, Florida's a big melting pot, even though it's a big melting pot here, but it's a huge melting pot in Florida.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't think none of the politicians in any of the other states will go for that.
Hope
You
not.
know what I'm saying? I mean, because yeah, we have crime. Yeah, there's crime, there's shooting, but it's a legal carry state. You know what I mean? So most of the violence isn't at an all-time high. You know what I mean? But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? What traffic stops? You know what I mean? Everybody do 100 around here.
Right.
Everybody do 100. Everybody doing the dash out here. Better get your ass out the way. What he said. Soul said, do you feel this is population control as well? Because I would just move my business to where I could sell.
I don't think it's population.
Who? Shit.
You think it's population control?
Shit. I think a lot of I think we take things as if, you know, when we talk about the social media mindset, what we always do here on Plugged In with the Dope. When we think about that, a lot of people are still sharpening up. See, we take a portion of what's going on in the world and we kind of centralize it. We centralize it to where it seems like this shit is going on everywhere. Like everybody dying, everybody getting hung, everybody's getting drowned, everybody's getting shot by the police. When these are just it's billions of people in the world. It's damn near it's millions of people right here in the metroplex. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like what we see is going on in a totality. Do we really think that this is happening on a regular basis? It's a select group of individuals doing this to a select group of individuals, and it seems as if it's worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like it's really like an epidemic, but it's really not going down like that. He says DFW is its own country. Look at our population. What's the population? I know we got it. He said Dallas-Fort Worth, Arlington Metropolitan Statistical Area, the MSA, about 8.5 million people here. And this is 2025. And they just built about, dog, they just built about 100,000 houses back this way, bro. Dog, it's so much land out here. Like when you say, when you in Florida, you can say, oh, I'll be there in 20 minutes. You might get there in like 14, 15. When you say 20 minutes here, bitch, you doing every second. This shit is huge out here. He ain't lying, but these statistics are high, and this is 25. And I know that when I came here in 23, it looked totally different before I got here, before we actually moved here and was here. And then after I was here, like this traffic is getting thick every week. So you ain't lying. But as we know, we'll say like, hey, bro, they trying to target black and white. Black and brown. But I got something else for y'all. I'm gonna put this up for you. And look at this. Fox News, baby.
Texas smoke shops say the state's THC ban is already cutting deep into their bottom line. Fox 21's Rachel Davis leads us off after she spoke with one Tyler business. It says the loss of THC product is taking a major toll on their sales.
In 2026, Texas has seen major changes to THC regulation.
I'd imagine that some of the smaller smoke shops definitely won't be able to weather the storm and get to the other
side. White guy.
Constrictions implemented back in July have East Texas smoke shops worried about profit margins, especially with some of their top-selling products.
The only thing that's legal would be like edibles. So like Delta 9 gummies, Crispies, drinks. The only thing that we're not allowed to sell anymore is smokables. So like your disposable pens, your pre-rolls, your flour.
David Baker says since the state banned Delta 8 and Delta 10 products, some shops have gotten rid of roughly $25,000 worth of product.
I mean, for us, it would probably be somewhere between like 30 to 40% of our sales on a daily basis.
Thankfully, he says his shop was able to sell off most merchandise before the ban went into effect.
We had a fire sale and a lot of people came in and bought most of our product.
Others haven't been so lucky, feeling a major strain day to day, but the customers are also feeling the pain.
We have people who are like super distraught, sad, angry even. They're going without their relief.
And now shops are pushing back against the state in order to get sales back up. Right now, several members of the hemp industry are suing the state, trying to get rid of the ban, while some Texas lawmakers are standing their ground, even looking to expand the ban further. Rachel Davis, Fox 51 News.
You dirty mother. These dirty Mickey Fickies.
Hey, he said dough. They building 11,000 homes right in our backyard. And he's in one portion of that town that he is in. Bruh, like they're building, dog. The infrastructure here is so ass backwards, it's ridiculous. Like when I tell you that they're building new grocery stores, they're building other grocery stores across the street from other grocery stores. And it's just like I used to have to leave about 10 minutes early. Now I got to leave like 20 minutes. I got to leave as if I'm traveling to Dallas.
Damn.
For real. Because on certain particular roads, there's only one way in to get where you need to be and one way out. Like real talk, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. And this is only going to make it worse.
Yeah.
This is only going to make it worse, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this is going to make people just lose their minds. He said facts. I'm telling you, like, and where you're going is not that far. I know, I promise you, regularly where I go is 12 to 15 minutes. It has already, and then school's back in now. So now that 12 to 15 minutes is damn near 20 minutes, like at 19 to 25 minutes to get to where I need to be. And it ain't that far, bro. I'm talking about like doing 70 down that road. I can get home at 10. I can get home at 10. Yeah. So now I got to deal with the train, and now I got to deal with a influx of 20,000 more people trying to get home and get to work. It's crazy, man. It's crazy work, bro. It's crazy work, bro. It's crazy work, man. Like, what can we do? So we sit back and like, hey, what are we gonna do? They know we can't fight it because everybody got to work. The numbers are up, the pay is down. So everybody's trying to hold on to the little bit that they have. They don't have time to go and fight the powers that be. They don't have time to kick against the prick, as they say. You know what I'm saying? So all I can say is, man, get ready. Because the weed man, if he brave, he finna get rich.
I mean, the meth man, whoever had fentanyl brave, so this ain't nothing because guaranteed people still gonna want their weed.
So
You gotta move different. Like I
this
said,
is now we are really borderline in a very communist style of government. Like, to be honest with you, like they're really trying to control every facet.
everything. That's
Like,
hard. I said.
like anything, like you know what would be something? If everyone stopped drinking, everyone stopped smoking, everybody stopped doing drugs. What would be next?
Something for sure. Something.
I think they'll literally start kicking in doors. They'll literally be bike cops out there with their radar guns out trying to catch you speeding. Like, they be on some of the pettiest of things. I just wonder what the entire state of Florida, the state of Texas would look like if there was no crime. No one purchased any alcohol. No one purchased any cigarettes, tobacco products, any marijuana, any vapes, nothing for an
pettiness.
entire just 30 days.
Pettiness. Pettiness. Mhm.
We can't do nothing. It's supposed to be the land of the free. Like, bro, this is really supposed to be the land of the free. He said Utah. He said it'd be Utah. We'd be fucking Mormons. We'll be Mormons, bro. Like, dog, this supposed to be the land of the free, though, bro.
That was all an image and a facade. I meant that was a facade.
Dog, at the end of the day, let's be real. At the end of the day of you going to work where everything that you touch from the front door of your home to the door of your car to the road you drive,
What costs money?
go through costs fucking money.
Right.
You're already being taxed by the moment.
By the moment. It costs at
By
least
the
$30 to go
moment.
outside. Just to go outside costs $35.
And the one thing that you need to either relieve your day, get you some sleep, or even create an appetite for yourself.
I was about to say
It's
that.
some people that can't even eat unless they have some medicinal weed. And you can't even have that. Like, most people's like, all right, I don't want the strong. Let me get some CBD at least. You can't do nothing.
Oh, see, they took CBD too?
This shit has gone too far, bro. It's gone too far if you ask me.
Mm.
I know you guys may not see it, but this is the first time politicians have nothing to run on. So they're creating agendas for both sides. That damn. Like, really, like, what would they have to run on, bro? Like, what's a hell of a statement? What would they have to run on? He said, Nolan Wells is Democrat run on. Improving justice system, Republicans will bring weed back and education.
Oh, let's take it away so we could create a savior
a narrative that we can run on. Wow. See now, I can dig those thought patterns. Now that shit there, that'll hit a bitch in boy, you something else. Dog, you are something else. That shit just made me think these are some cold-blooded animals. But I hope the next 10,000 arrests happen to be palm colored. Yeah, I hope it hit different for y'all.
They're gonna be teenagers. It's gonna be a man.
I'm telling you, bro.
Especially teenagers.
I'm telling you.
That was my first damn charge in life. It was a little weed charge.
A weed charge.
A little weed.
Boy, that's crazy, man.
It was before.
That's crazy.
It was before. It was loud and everything. I had a dime bag. You heard me?
Yeah.
I had a dime bag.
Yeah. Was you ready to roll up with some good Reggie?
Yeah.
It was a good Reggie.
Yeah. It was some good Reggie.
Yeah.
It was some good Reggie.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, on the way to a New Year's Eve party, didn't make it.
Didn't make it.
Yeah. Just turned 18. Birthday on the 19th, December 19th.
When I smoke weed, boy, would nothing put a cap on my day. Like after my day was done and the sun went down and the AC blowing just right, and I just got out the shower and I just ate. I'm good and full. Like I'm
painting the picture. You painted that picture.
I'm smelling like Irish Spring and Jergens cherry almond lotion.
It's time.
And that ball bat was rolled up in that Garcia Vega. You understand me? And I had me some good mid, what we called it, that Zona. And I sprinkled a little bit of that what we used to call Dro on top. And the ball bat would be by this swole, you feel me? And I hit that bitch and like,
good end of the day. Look at you. Good end of the day. You finna sleep. Bitch. You finna sleep like a fucking baby.
And I put it out the side of my mouth and I be counting my money. Boy, look at here. I be
talk to somebody, make that bit bounce a little bit.
You know what I'm talking about, nigga? I'm Tony the Tiger, that bitch. Yeah. And I ain't sharing up in the face this whole motherfucker. Taking this to the head. Take it to the head. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going in. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. I'll say, think OnlyFans models get 6 years for murking and we get life for brownies. Ain't that a bit?
Ain't that a bit?
Dog.
It don't even make sense. Like, if you want to go that route, give me a couple of years or something. I'm not saying that's terrible, but still, life, nigga, what?
And you didn't even bother nobody. Like this, we ran a show. Y'all check it out on No Middleman tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Money Making Monday. Yeah, we controlling the algorithm over at No Middleman. if we did a story on a OnlyFans model who she stabbed her boyfriend to death and only got 6 years. So you mean to tell me that a human being, not man, not woman, not trans, a human being can kill somebody and get 6 years and you get a damn life sentence for a pan of brownies
with weed in it? That's crazy.
He said, "Doe, I'm telling you, watch this election come November. We have broke more predictions than any other show. We have the files."
I believe, my brother.
Yeah, let's give it up for No Middleman.
Yes, sir.
Give it to him again.
Hey.
Hey, listen, you sap suckers. If you ain't tuning in, then guess what? You're losing.
Right.
You're losing, man. I'm telling you, man, our community is fan-fucking-tastic. You got Souls of Thought, you got Conversation Sour Rain, you got Uncle Plugg. But over here at Plugged Into the Dough, we got some more because the title of the show is called Who Can We Trust?
Nobody.
It's amazing, man.
Hey.
Because jumping off the weed, you know, and talk about the politicians and speaking on government, we tend to forget, man, that some of our worst enemies, not all of our enemies, but some of our worst enemies are right there laying next to you. A matter of fact, she probably ain't laying next to you. She laying next to somebody, but not you. He says, Doe, what happened to the lady? Oh, you talking about for the show earlier?
Oh, son burnt his finger. So I sunburned his finger, so he gotta go to the ER.
Yeah. Nina Doe will be back next week. He said, you know, I rushed to get to the live, LOL. Yeah, hey, that show will be premiering next week. It's already set up, it's ready to go. You know what I mean? We just had a little mishap, so we had this one in the tuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's gonna be a one. Yeah, plan B. Hey, y'all just understand, you know, but hey, a great segue into where we about to go right now. We got our boy OG Smackwater, cake ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? we got OG Smackwater, and he had something to show us. And man, you know, we all ears whenever Smackwater speak, and we got a little something for y'all. Tap in with us real quick.
Group chat of women leaked revealing them plotting against men. And for all of y'all that don't know what a misandrist is, it's the opposite of a misogynist. A misogynist is a woman-hating man. So a misandrist is a man-hating woman. But to be more specific to this is a group of funky black bitches not only talking down about black men to a white man, but plotting the elimination of all black men. Watch this whole ass shit right here, cake ass nickel.
Well, is there any women here who don't want to deal with men, period, or is it just black men, or is it a mixture?
It's just black men, and we actually want non-black men's help in these corrections that you speak of.
So what are the corrections that you're looking for specifically?
Force, because that's the only thing that's gonna work.
But I mean, what are you looking for black men to arrive at? A place of understanding of like what do you want to see?
Well, we believe that there is no hope for them. That we don't believe in changing their minds. We don't. But I'm trying not to say what I really want to say because you're on stage. But if they could not exist, hey, we wouldn't be mad at.
I think for me, I want the coddling culture to kind of stop. I think they get validated a little bit too much and they're not held accountable as much as white men, Hispanic men, Asian men. Like the legal system works in their benefit a little bit more than they think it does. They're seen as the ultimate, like most oppressed. And I think that coddling culture needs to stop and they need to be held accountable for their actions.
Because we live in white male patriarchy, white men set what's socially acceptable. So with you all setting what's socially acceptable, the degenerate behavior of black male culture needs to be checked. And there needs to be more, because we're no longer looking for accountability from them because they've proven that they will not take accountability. We need the men who set the culture to make them take accountability by exacting some sort of consequence for perpetrating behaviors that are not socially acceptable because you all create the socially acceptable behavior.
Nigga, Do you believe these funky black bitches right here, cake ass niggas? First off, you won't find another group of women anywhere in the world disrespecting or plotting the demise, the elimination of their respected group partner. I'm talking about the man that has the most in common with them. The crazy part is how they want to run to the very person that's causing all the chaos in the black community. This is the motherfucker who set everything into motion to happen as it does. Motherfucker talking about you set the social standard. Where you think the black man got it from, fucking bitch? And this is not justifying the black man's actions, because we have a lot of faults and we have a lot of flaws and we got shit that we need to fix. But you asking the white man to fix the black man, funky bitch, when the white man is the one who broke the black man, funky bitch, and keep breaking the black man, funky bitch. And if you don't get your bitch ass in line, the black man would never be able to fix his motherfucking problem, funky bitch, because you are the biggest gatekeeper of white supremacy, as you can see, funky bitch. If this ain't the most slave-mindedest shit I've ever seen, this shit here really is straight out of slavery, because the white man, back during slavery, it said how the white man treated the black man and made sure to treat him like that in front of his woman. And the black woman still wants the black man to be treated like that by the white man in front of her, to be socially castrated and socially emasculated, and basically want the white man to rape the black man and put that dick on the black man, just so the black man will mind her bitch ass and succumb to her whims and emotions and thoughts and feelings. Ain't that a bitch? You stupid funky black bitches don't understand what social engineering is, funky bitch. You don't see that our community has socially been engineered to act this way, to produce these results, funky bitch. This system is not broken, funky bitch. This system is doing exactly what them people designed this shit to do, funky bitch. And I know a lot of people are gonna scream Willie Lynch. And then you got those that say Willie Lynch wasn't real and the letter wasn't real. But if Willie Lynch wasn't real, the idea of Willie Lynch show is real, and the effects of a Willie Lynch syndrome is definitely real. And I can hear all you funky black bitches. Well, what about you calling black women funky bitch? Because you is a funky bitch, funky bitch. But one thing I can say, I've never plotted your motherfucking demise, your harm, or your elimination, funky bitch. I call you a funky bitch out of love to educate you, funky bitch. And one thing I could probably motherfucking say, I didn't put dick on a white bitch. I didn't put dick on a Latino bitch. But I've never fell asleep with one of them in my arms and woke up to them, funky bitch. You black funky bitches is the only women on this planet that have a problem playing your motherfucking position, playing your role, doing what your natural born God-given motherfucking aesthetic is, funky bitch. And that's to be a motherfucking woman and to be a motherfucking nurturer and a goddamn builder of a home, funky bitch. You want to run some, funky bitch. You need to get your motherfucking head slapped off your body, funky bitch. How about that part, funky bitch? Oh, now he talking about abusing black women. You should protect black women. Protect these funky bitches? I wish the fuck I would, funky bitch. And how much you want to bet that every last one of these funky black bitches in this group pray to a white Jesus, bitch
ass. Oh man. Now listen. We please excuse the language. You know what I'm saying? Please excuse the language. Everybody coming in the chat. Lavender, hey, my God, that was awful. BG say, you see? And then Lavender say, I say, hey, Lavender. Then Soul say those women deal with fake masculinity of black men who are hurt. Those hurt men are louder. And he say, preach, We spoke about Willie over the hundreds. Yeah, you say, and when we get past that funky bitch, he got a message. LOL. But I want to say that I'm speaking to those women or women like those women that was on that panel who were hiding their faces. And I want to say to you that you are speaking to a microcosm of men that you may
Yeah.
know.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to ask yourself, why do you keep running into men of this nature, of this stature, of this demeanor? Because men like us that you see here on this panel, these men that are in this chat are nothing like that.
Right.
We are not the kind of men who need what they're speaking of should happen to us. So you would essentially come to our panel, listen to us have our rhetoric, speak to you how we speak to you, and you would think the same way about us.
Oh yeah, kill them niggas. Yeah, them niggas, especially that light skinned nigga with the glasses. Kill that nigga.
Oh Lord, like you have no clue of how amazing black men are. You have just the ones that you may know, or the ones that you see. Like I told you, man, everybody is seeing everything in a lens about this wide, and it's about as wide as their telephone. And the
Yeah,
things that
it
they
is
see,
exactly as wild as
they think
the
it's like this. They think it's like this, but it's really like this when it comes to when you talk about that brand
But
of man. That
I got a couple things though. Like these be the same women that would see a black man with a white woman and feel a type of way. Oh, he with that white bitch, or he with Becky with the good hair.
no. Now listen, what they would do is assume that he hates his race.
Right.
They would assume that he hates his race. Not that he chose somebody else of another race. He was just in. You ever just met someone and was like, you know what, man? Like, because most people ain't thinking about. Because I told you, we said this over a year ago. Most people date people based on how they think the other person would take the person that they're dating. They don't get a person for themselves. They get a person for somebody else.
Mm.
So me, bro, if I do have a homeboy, if I do have people who date outside their race, I'm genuinely trying to judge the character of
Right.
the partner of the other race.
Right.
Because you don't have to switch up. You my brother. You ain't gotta switch up just because you got a white bro. You ain't gotta start, hey, sorry, brother, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Yeah. So I'ma see the character of her and be like, hey, I like her. And if I like her, guess what? What's up, sis?
Yeah.
It is what it is. If I don't like her, trust me, it got shit to do with her color. You can trust that. So
And
don't just put go ahead, brother.
another thing, what the fuck type of panel was that? Who the hell were they talking to? They gonna do something about it? What type of organization? Like who the hell were they talking to?
You know, that's how do you, I don't know people like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even put that on all black women. I
No,
can't do that
nah, you
because that
can't.
is a
You
group.
can't.
That is
You
a group of women who happen to be on that panel. I'm not gonna say, man,
can't.
black women think like that. No,
No, I wouldn't believe that for a second. I wouldn't believe that for a second.
I wouldn't believe that for 1 second. I just believe that you know how I feel. I just feel like the men that are over their homes aren't like that.
Right.
I don't think you like that. I think that if you don't have the quote unquote control. I say controlling the temperature of of the said home that you're in. Either because everybody assume that they know everything, but they really don't. That's why it's each one teach one. Everybody, they have us in this rat race, so we can't communicate and we can't learn things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's important. That's important to know how to control. But you gotta learn how to control the temperature. You gotta learn how to communicate. Did your mama say, "Hey, baby, let me talk. Let me sit you down and let me teach you how to communicate with the woman"? Okay? No, she didn't do that shit. Your daddy said, "All right, son, you getting into that age where hey, you're gonna be dealing with these women. Let me show you how to conflict resolution. Let me tell you how to conflict resolute. Let me teach you how to have communication with your woman." No, they didn't. They told you the basic bullshit. They taught you, "Hey, son, you got to get you a job, stay on your job, be a fantastic slave, and make sure you bring all your money home to your house. And if you got anything left over, save it. That's it. Treat your woman right now." How I do that? What you mean? How I do that? How I treat her right? What am I to what treat her right? You know what I'm saying? Don't be mean, don't be loud, don't put your hands on her. Now by any means, don't put your hands on the woman. They said they give you all this basic shit, even like
the most basic.
And you just want him to stop because he ain't making no damn sense. You like, all right, and keep it pushing. And keep it pushing. You're like, nigga, that is some of the most basic instructions you ever gave me. That is so basic. So you're basically telling me to keep my hands to myself, pay my bills,
don't yell at
don't spend no money. Just put it all away, and I'll be okay. And
no,
how do I conflict resolution? I mean, I could break that down for you, but I ain't nobody at it. I'm just hold on. Yeah, you feel me? I'm just hold on. I can tell you how to do it. Y'all want to have a whole episode on conflict resolution and communication? We can have a whole episode on conflict resolution and communication.
Yeah.
Hey, we can have a whole episode. Because those men are louder. That fake masculinity without true character is loud.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he said, "What's up?"
I was about to say I gotta get up on out of here.
Okay.
But before I do, people, my people, we'll see you next Monday. I'm gonna bring my lady with me. I promise I'm gonna bring her this time. Well, let me not promise because life be happening, but I'm gonna do my best to bring her along this time. All right?
Life do be life, my boy. Hey,
life.
As always, it's always appreciated. You coming up here, you know what I'm saying? So we finna take a little break real quick. And then we're gonna come right back and we're gonna finish this discussion about conflict resolution and communication. Yeah, my brother. I appreciate you, my brother.
Yes,
indeed. Yes, indeed. Indeed.
Yeah. No. You plugged in now. Plugged in with dope. Yeah, the signal too strong. Got the plug, bring the real game along. From the block to the boy, yeah, we speak what we know. If it's money or the mindset, it's plugged in with dope. Yeah. Ain't no faking the code. Yeah. Real ones on. Leave we exposing the road. Every word got weight, every story got gold. Tap in one time, now you locked We came from the mud, now we talking in millions. Came from the streets, now we building civilians. Knowledge turn power, we shifting the vision. No cap in the combo, just real intuition. On with the plug, got the network jumping. Dope with the vision, got the blueprint coming. If it's talk about growth, then you know we run it. Every episode, pressure, we ain't saying nothing.
Plug in with dope, yeah, the signal too strong.
Got the plug, bring the real game along. From the block to the boy, yeah, we speak what we know. If it's money or the mindset, it's plug in with dope.
Yeah, plug in with dope.
Ain't no faking the code.
Yeah, real ones only.
We exposing the road. Every word got weight, every story got gold.
Tap in one time, now you locked.
Talk that talk, but it's deeper than rap. Game from experience, no gimmicks, no cap. From losses to wins, yeah, we built it from that. Now we giving our sauce, put the city on map. Every guest bring a story, every story a gem. We ain't here for the clout, we investing in them. From the hustle to biz, we connecting the ends. Plugged in with dough, let it run, let it spin.
You tapped in.
You locked in. It's more than a podcast.
It's more than a podcast.
Mindset.
It's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
Mindset.
More than a podcast. Plug in with dope, yeah, the signal too strong.
Got the plug, bring the real game along. From the block to the boy, yeah, we speak what we know. If it's money or the mindset, it's plug in with dope. You plugged in now. Yeah. You plugged in now.
Are we tapping back in for the second part of our show of Plugged In with the Dope? And it's going to just be plugged. Dope had to go. All right. We're going to tap into these comments real quick. Hit that roll call. He said, their body, their choice. They chose Stefan and not Steve Urkel. He say, are he as childhood? Oh, it say, is it childhood trauma? BG said, then they want to criticize their choice. Women. Lamada said, I'm not going to lie. They sound like they were truly hurt by multiple black men and said, okay, I'm done. I'm dead. Say, though, black women has always been broken first. Not all, but most, because feminism and independence over everything. I think because that's definitely a yes for me. And it's also because most parents raise their daughters to be independent and not a wife. Most of the information that was given from these women who were ahead of a household and these quote unquote, subservient fathers thought the same way. He took on the attitude of his woman. So they didn't teach her how to be a wife. They taught her how to be independent. That's what he taught her. And then that trauma, that information that she's receiving is coming from somebody who's living in trauma, that's been living in trauma the entire time. So yeah, I believe that feminism and independence over everything. Not me. I got both lessons. He talking about conflict resolution and communication. I say Plugg, the first man that ever told me to teach my son conflict resolution between a man and a woman. Hey, you ain't lying, bro. That was a hell of a Saturday morning, bro. We be vibing in the shop, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you. Penny in the building, Miles in the building. Miles says, they say women mature earlier, more likely to leave home younger. It's things that parents neglect to tell their children. They neglect to inform them about certain things because they don't think about it. When have you had like a disagreement and then actually sat down and had a conversation that actually ended in some sort of resolution where both parties can see both sides of the argument and then actually went and lay down and and got intimate and like really brought the argument, the conflict resolution to a positive ending, you know what I'm saying, in a orgasmic ritual. You know what I mean? Like, how many times have you actually had those situations, but actually had the argument, no one got the resolution, you had the orgasmic situation, but nothing was resolved in between. That information in between was never resolved. Like, most people don't want to actually, they want to argue and be right. They want to listen and just agree just to end it. But then that situation seems to fester, and then it rears its ugly head again later on, instead of just actually coming to a mature, grown folk, you know, agreement, and seeing both sides, agreeing to disagree, or actually see where that person's coming from and agree, and seeing where that person's coming from and agree. And then, we lock it in with, a little body action, and then, we both lay there, and just hold each other and then be through with it. They say, oh man, that's some movie shit. No, that's actually some real life. It's like some real life ish. And we don't get to that portion of it because most parents be afraid to have those discussions with their children. They just, in their mind and their delusion, just think that their children is just out here, not having sex, or not, having conflict within their, they want to bring it to you and ask you, what would you do? Like, I don't want to tell you in the midst of it. I want to have you ready for it. That's called training a child up. I feel most conflict is normally man to man or woman to woman. In most conflicts, people come believing only their side. That's where the maturity comes in, and not just believing their side. But most people with trauma really avoids drama. They avoid the conflict by all means because it triggers something. When most of the time, the ones that are traumatized, they still can't see what portion of their wrongdoing is in that actual conflict that created the trauma. So they go on believing that the way that they're living, the way that they are, going about things, is, they don't know if it's right or wrong, because they either go with it or they just say, they diffuse it and they just leave without fixing that problem. Like, I wonder how many women have gone from one relationship to the next relationship to the next relationship, doing the same thing, saying that, I don't know what it is, but he is, and he's going, I don't know what it is, but she is, instead of getting to the root of the situation. Like, I had two wonderful women on my panel that, if you didn't listen, or you didn't, think about it, you had to think and listen to these women of what they've been through. And like, the damage that has happened at the hands of a man, that they should be speaking like these women were in this, in on that clip, but they don't. But then most sexes won't allow the one sex to have a female friend, and then the one sex won't let the lady have a male friend, because of the dynamics these days. You don't know who you can trust. We ask the question, who can we trust to actually sit down and actually, learn something from the opposite sex on how to go about that? Is that person that they befriend actually giving them actual information that they can actually use and become a better spouse, a better girlfriend, a better friend to that person that they're dating? But everybody would assume that, oh, they got something going on. Why y'all texting? This, that, and the third. And it's nothing like that. Some people need this information to be a better human and within a relationship, to know how to sit down with your partner and actually have a discussion, but allow that person who's speaking to you, no matter how they're speaking to you, to know that this is coming from a place of love and they want you to be better, or they're giving you directions in how to be a better person for them. Then in turn, that person is saying, how can I be a better person for you? And they're actually making that effort without all of this noise in the background with people giving out information, sitting on panels saying, this woman should be like this, and this man should be like that, and this man should be like this, and this woman should be like that, and that's final. You got a lot of lost souls out there still seeking questions, because you should never leave one of those panels being confused. You should know that you got something. You should be able to actually ask the question and actually get a decent answer. Or if not, let that person go and find that answer and give it back to you. Most conflict in relationships are during hard mistakes. So it's never any comeback from it. Or differences in opinion, which that shouldn't be conflict. How they resolve it, if it's always infidelity, do they just stay with one? Everybody always goes to, like, I know what he's referring to, because most of these panels love to go to, hold on guys, most of these panels always go to infidelity. Like, bro, if you really got time to be running out in these streets tricking all day, you really ain't got nothing going on. You probably need to leave buddy anyway. To be completely honest with you, you should have been left buddy, because if he has all this spare time to be out here tricking in the streets, like, that's sad. Like, dog, you ain't got no motion nowhere else. Only thing you got is motion in your hips, my boy. Cause real men out here trying to earn and try to build and try to stack for their future ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for that. They did choose to date women too tough, Plug. Yeah, yeah. But I'll come back to that. Lavender said, I've definitely gone to my male friends and asked for clarity. Yeah, you definitely should do that. But you gotta be honest though. You gotta be honest. The one thing, like, that's one thing I told my dad. I said, Pops, every time I come to you, I'm gonna be completely honest in how I tell you how it happened, what I said, what I did, and what's really, because you can't give me the correct information if I'm not being honest. You got to be honest in order to get the proper instructions. Some time alone, self-analysis. Yeah, that time alone is good for self-reflection, but you also have to, it seems like sometimes the sometime alone, you kind of avoiding it. You kind of avoiding the situation. You kind of avoiding it. And sometimes the things that you gotta go through, you gotta go through it. You gotta go through it. Cause it's like what I say, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not be okay. But it's not okay to not be okay a lot. So it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be alone, but it's not okay to be alone a lot. Like, for real. You say, stop trying to fill an empty space with a whole nother person. I can respect that, because that's what happens. But some people are claustrophobic, bro. They just don't, they can't be alone. They can't be alone. They can't be to themselves. They need the comfort of another person sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I think a fair share, like I don't want to put a percentage on it, are like that. You know what I'm saying? They're like that. He said, LOL, motion in the hips. Yeah. For real, bro. You know me and you talk about it all the time. Like, we ain't got time for all that, bro. You know, we put in hours, bro. You get up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning to be at work by 5 to, to put that whole 10, 12 in. We ain't got time for all that, man. Too much time alone could be a problem, though. Yeah. See, yeah, you already answered, Joe. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we on the same page. What's up, Gun Show? What's happening, man? Welcome back, bro. He said, that's real. He said, best advice come from people who want to see you win. Outside of that is criticism and a pissing contest. You can believe that, man. It is, man. He said, what's up, Gun? He said, right, single dude perspective. Yeah, man. But in the midst of it all, I think most people that, focus more on themselves and their career, it's either one or two things. It's either you didn't had that relationship and you felt like that relationship was a hindrance to your growth instead of being forthright. I think sometimes being forthright and telling the person like, let me tell you my aspirations. Like, these are the things, this is what my day consists of. When I wake up in the morning, I pretty much go to the gym. I do what I do in the morning. Then I come to take my shower, eat, grab my lunch, put it together, eat my breakfast. I hit the door. I'm at work from this time to this time. And when I get off, I need at least an hour or so to unplug. Now, you done gave somebody pretty much 14 hours of your day of what you do for you to make your life function properly. Now, with that other 10, how much are you sleeping? 5, 6, 8? So that leaves you with how much time? Now, most people are going to lie about that or play it down or downplay it because they don't want to be honest, because they don't want to turn this person off and say, oh, you ain't got no time for me. Instead of somebody saying, you know what? Let me align with you. And I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to start taking that time in the morning that I normally take and start doing something productive and then going to work and then getting off and then let me unplug. You say about an hour? Okay. And then I'll hit you up. You want me to pull up? Nah. Okay, you want me to pull up? Yeah. And then when you start respecting each other's time like that, and somebody gonna start making some room for you in that life. Say, man, I like the way because a man does not love. A man only drives off of respect and loyalty. That's it. So your respect for his time and you being loyal to the fact that, that he is busy or he does have this routine, you know what I'm saying, to try to keep himself like that. Because maybe he was in a relationship before and he gained weight and he was off his balance and he spent too much money and he was focused on, he had a 10-year, 12-year, 15-year plan that he had going on and got sidetracked for them 2 or 3 years he was with Lil Mama. And now he's trying to get his head on straight and he trying to do what he need to do and he got to stay focused. So can you align with the focus? Can you align with his focus? Or would you just, try to interrupt what he got going on to be a part of it? Same thing with a man and a woman. BG said, Souls had some thought-provoking questions. My conflicts with my wife are on infidelity level. Sometimes she thinks I'm busy too hard on our son or her spending too much of my money, LOL. I dig, bro. And those are 9 times out of 10 the those are sometimes the arguments that's the most be like, man, you spending too much bread. You spending too much bread. Me, myself, I think like the best thing to do is set a number. We're going to set either a weekly or bi-weekly number. And when we set that weekly or bi-weekly number, you can do whatever you want to do after you take care of your portion of the bills and this number is taken care of. So we'll never have that money debate. We'll never have to have that money debate. Conflict resolution. That's an easy, slightly sophisticated plan that can be used. He said, I try BG. Plugg said I'm toxic to the chat, LOL. You toxic, bro? Okay. you no. He said I'm toxic. That's funny, man. But now, man, real talk. Like that was some conflict resolution right there. That'll kill a whole financial issue. He said, your words, LOL. Hey, but real though, like that's a sort of conflict resolution right there. All right, your portion of business take care of, cool. All right, this portion of money we need to put away. All right, set this financial goal, and this is how we're gonna reach it. Boom. Now, as soon as you give me that, ball game. Do whatever you want to do. But 100% is not me. And I wouldn't even suggest a woman pay 100% of it. I don't know who these dudes y'all be running into or y'all paying their bills. That's crazy, man. That's crazy work. That's normal. Money conversations should be a discussion, not an argument. Yeah, it's just a discussion, bro. From the bottom of my heart, that should be a discussion. And if you can't adhere to that, because I mean, men do numbers. Men like numbers. Men love numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want to get to a man's head, is like really just do numbers. Like if he knows the numbers, he can operate off of that. Them words, yeah, he can hear you. He can respect where you're coming from. You know, but them numbers, be like, what if we, all right, you said we gonna do this amount. What if we did this amount? I can do that amount. Okay, bet. That's what you can do. He'll compensate for the lack, even the number that you said you gonna do, because he was gonna do this number by himself anyway. That number that he had set in his head, he just kind of broken it in half. So whatever your portion of it is, he'll cover that other half. Easy work. That's, you know what I mean? I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, Miles, for sure. Men, the goal is to get your woman out of fear of base living. That's with your life and money. Real talk, man. He said it got to add up. Yeah, most definitely got to add up. But that's all in the choosing, though. Those are like, ain't nobody sitting there, everybody trying to find out where you from, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you do, you know, like this and that. But nobody's really putting out a real, like, it'll be a hell of a first date if you could really just sit down with that individual and you really telling this person exactly, you know, your plan of execution for the next 10 years. That's leadership out the gate, which should require that submission or dismissal. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't lead nobody if you don't know where you going. We ain't gonna both be out here in the blind now. We ain't doing that. So at the end of the day, when we sitting down, first quarter, we sitting down, we talking, man, and I gave you a whole description like, yeah, man, I'm 46 years old. I'm really trying to be financially, you know, freer by the time I'm 50. By 50, my whole schedule is going to change. I'm not going to be working the schedule that I'm working now. I love what I do, but I'm not trying to do it as much as I'm doing it right now, you know, 4 years, 5 years from now. So I have a financial goal that I'm trying to reach. So I actually am focused on my investments, my portfolio, and moving forward, getting to this bag, you know. And I want to, if you coming in with me, if we gonna actually be something, I want to see if you can add to what I'm talking about. Because if you can't add to it, you know what I mean. It's like you're gonna, because I know that my time is gonna be hindered trying to be around you, be with you, date you, and I know what time you're going to, you know, require of me. So if you can't come into this system like automatically falling in, because, you know, if we like each other, you know, you're gonna have to come in and really be ready for what I got going on, because this train ain't stopping. But most dudes don't give it to them raw like that, so they'll just, y'all fall in and be having these little petty ass conversations because there's no mission involved. The mission has to be involved. He say, right, having a vision and a plan makes it easier. Yeah, to follow, to lead and for her to follow. Because it lets you know, because everything that you do is detailed around that plan. You know what I mean? Like it's detailed around that plan. Hey man, y'all come in and she finally get to the crib, you know what I'm saying? Y'all chilling, whatever the case may be. You show her your lab results and say, man, look, man, they say my bad cholesterol is a little high. And my creatine levels in my kidney, my daddy got bad kidneys, it's the creatine levels high. So I gotta watch what I eat. So now when she come over, she inviting you out to dinner, she need to be making the mindful choices of where she gonna take or where y'all gonna go out to eat or her choices in food. Be like, you know what? Matter of fact, man, I make a bomb salad. I'm gonna make you a salad 2 or 3 times out the week to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you keep your levels low and everything good. She should be caring about not just your finances, you know what I mean? Not just your feelings, but your health. All that plays a part, man. I think everybody take these relationships like this shit still high school, man. And we all in our mid to late 30s and 40s, man. Ain't nobody got time to be playing, man, with your health. Ain't got time for that. Real talk, man. He says, and stop saying money ain't important. Money creates your environment, period. You better believe it, bro. You better believe it. Money is the money. That's it. It is what it is. You gotta have. That's a tool. It's the ultimate tool. Money's like water. Water's the ultimate. What is the solvent? It's the ultimate solvent, and water and money is that too. You gotta have it. It is what it is. Not you, Plugg, in general. Oh no, I know you talking about. I know you was. I know you went talking about me. I know for sure. He say, if you broke, you can't provide. If you broke, you can't even think straight. If my money funny, don't think I'm out here in these streets. Cause boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, if my money ain't funny, man, I ain't thinking about nothing between your lid right now. Cause I ain't got nothing between my thigh and the outer lining of my jeans. Straight up, I need that paperwork. I gotta have it. My mind ain't right if I ain't got my paper right. It ain't. He said, I'll add to soul. He said, I'll add to souls. If you broke, you shouldn't be dating. Straight up. Straight up. Why are you on a date if you broke? Nigga, shit crazy. Like, how you be finding these broke ass niggas, man? Like anything over 30 ain't really got his mind right. He ain't focused on what he got going on. Like real talk. Like you should be trying to pursue the nigga that's on a mission. You could tell he on a mission. He got somewhere to be and he ignore you. Like I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give him a couple months and I'm gonna wait on him. Because whatever he trying to do, he must be trying to get it. Said instead of dating, you could be on a part-time in addition to your full-time job. Yes. He say, what we cooking? What we cooking? Man, we gonna cook we gonna meal prep, man. We're gonna do some ground beef. We're gonna do half and half. We're gonna do 5 of the ground beefs and 5 of the chicken breast or chicken tenderloin with some brown rice and some broccoli. And then on the beef, we're gonna do some Yucatan potatoes, some Yukon potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Lightly seasoned. You dig me? Yeah, that's what we doing. He's saying unconditional love. Now, thoughtful love. Nothing is unconditional, my brother. Thoughtful love. It's called thoughtful love. Being mindful love. Intentional, mindful, and thoughtful love. With you. See, we should be in here, man. You know what, man? I appreciate, man. You've been putting these meals together for me and all that, man. Man, today my cheat day, and I just want to take you somewhere, man. I just want to be out with you. You know what I'm saying? Hold your hand and just be like, hey, just let you know I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because you respect me enough to make sure my health is okay. You make sure my finances are okay. That I ain't got to worry about that. Because that's what most men stress mostly over finances. Especially when they low. Or how I'm gonna take care of y'all. That's they main thing. It don't be the job. They may fuck them niggas at the job. They main thing don't be, man, the ride. Yeah, the ride is the ride. Yeah, I complain about it, but shit, fuck that job. Fuck that ride. Fuck that job. My main thing is how I'm gonna take care of you. How I'm gonna take care of y'all in here. That's my main thing. And that should be a main thing, man. I need to put myself in the best position so I don't stress myself out and I can take care of these son bitches that I gotta take care of in here. That'd be their main thing. I'm done debating unless you open your account first. Real talk, you stupid. He say money is the tool that separates rich from poor. Decide if you eat, provide shelter. Decides what you eat and provide shelter. Provide shelter. Don't get me started. I know that's right. I know that's right. A broke nigga in the gym in shape and have a whole lot of time. You better believe it. Yeah, I'm telling you. You got time to hit that gym 2 or 3 hours out the day. You got 2 or 3 hours to hit that gym out the day. And you got a job. Shit. I got an hour. I got 45. I got a good solid 45 to make sure this heart, this ticker working. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't struggling to get that jaw off them pickles, get that lid off them pickles. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got to go in there and put my teeth to something that I can just go ahead and just snatch that open real quick. You know what I'm saying? I got to biting into some plastic, trying to open it up. I got to make sure I'm straight. Yeah. Those beans be on point, y'all. For sure, they do, but for sure. It's a FY plug. It's giving y'all great knowledge to love a black woman, LOL. Yeah, man. Man, listen, man. I love black women. I love women, period. My preference is black women. You know what I mean? I just love the scent. I love the feel. I love the texture. I find something beautiful about each and every one of them. You know what I'm saying? Unless you look like your uncle. If you look like Clarence, I don't know, man. You got some strong your jaw's strong. Look like you had a mouthpiece in half your life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I love the smile. You know, I love the eyes. I love women. This is what it is, man. Yeah. Well, man, look here, man. We all tapped in and I'm tapped out, man. Hey, we gonna end this live stream. You know, appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy. You understand me? Y'all get your mind right. This evening. What time we going on, souls? We got Money Making Monday with no middleman. We got a great show for y'all tonight. So everybody that's here, that's IKEY, BIE. This evening, 8:45 this evening, man, y'all tap in with us, man. You know, he said they need a little more, but look, he said what he say? He said they need a little more is all, but love is beautiful on y'all. Yeah, it is, man. He said 8:45. He said women want to be dated. He said, I get that, but 1 or 2 times the money is plenty. Man, listen. Everything has a routine. Everything has a routine. You know what I mean? Like every Saturday, like I remember when we was younger, man, be like every Friday, every Saturday, we in the club. We in the club every Friday and Saturday. You know what I'm saying? He said Miles Weekly. He said everybody wants to be in the club. Everybody got to be somewhere every weekend. Every weekend ain't meant for you to be out and about. Sometimes, like that, the weekends are meant for you to recharge. Cause you coming home on that Thursday, so I'm so, ooh, I'm so tired. Now, how the hell you get all that energy on Friday to want to go do something on Saturday? Sometimes you need to just sit your ass down somewhere. You know what I mean? He said, Plug put me on that for real. Not this one, LOL. Yeah, it's meant to sit your ass down somewhere sometimes, man, and just relax, man. Like put each other on shows and sit back and watch a show, man, and just parlay and chill. You know what I mean? Everything should be like it's still like most won't agree with that, but it's almost on a reward system. Like we was going hard this week. Like what we gonna do? You want to go? Nah, I don't want to go this week. You know what I mean? You don't want to do nothing this week. I'm finna chill. All right, just chill. That's what's up. We'll order in. I don't feel like cooking. You don't feel like going nowhere. DoorDash, Uber Eat, Grubhub. Then the next week, be like, yeah, we ain't do nothing last week. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, let's go and do something this week. All right, bet. Give us something to look forward to. Keep things, you know what I'm saying, just going to do something just to be seen with you. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you giving time, she will respect it and love it. Yeah, yeah, for real. Today is my 55th birthday. Brother getting long in the tooth. My brother, man. My brother, man. Oh, man. Happy birthday. $55, bro. What a blessing, man. What a blessing. What a blessing, man. That's a blessing, man. For sure, Miles, man. Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday to you, man. Happy birthday, Soul say happy birthday, Miles. I'm gonna share with y'all something today, man. It was this BJ gave him happy birthday shout out too. Oh no, that was that's Lavender. Lavender say he said thank you very much. That's Lavender say happy birthday. Yay. Today I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me. This morning I woke up and I was getting ready to go and do my regiment, what I do pretty much 4 or 5 times a week. And it was this gentleman that stayed around the corner from me, and I bumped into him on a walk one evening, and he was telling me about this area, you know, and how, you know, he can't believe it's so many houses now. He was one of the first houses built in this area, and actually the home that's next to me and this home was one of the first 3 homes built in this area, which intrigued me. I'm like, cool. So we got cool. And last year, he a Cowboy fan. I'm a Tampa Bay Buck fan. So that particular Sunday I was coming through, you know what I mean? I was like, hey man, my team play at 1 and your team play at 3. So hey man, I want to pull up. He was like, all right, cool. He said every Sunday, you know, my sons don't gonna come over like they used to. They got their own families or whatnot. But he was like, man, pull up on me. He was like, pull up on me, and I put some briskets, some ribs, and I'm telling you, man, he laid it out for me. I went round to his house. He laid it out for me, man, and we sat around there. He has a big, I'm talking about, bro, his home, 2-story, 5-bedroom, 3 up top, 2 down the bottom, huge kitchen, huge living room, floor plan immaculate. Just even the staircase, the way it's set up, it's like you're not even on a workout trying to go to the second level. You know what I mean? Like beautiful home. His game room, which was the man cave, he got a bar in there. Just a nice little spot. I mean, I had a great time watching the game with him all day. So I woke up with him on my mind because I had been texting him. Like I say, what's up, Mr. Harry? How you doing, man? Just checking in with you. No response. Mr. Harold, you know how you been doing, man? Checking in with you. Now I used to see him walking every day. That 9 times out of 10, I get off early when the sun start going down. About this time, I pull up on him. You know, he'd be walking down the road. I go this way. He goes that way when he walks. So he like to walk up the railroad tracks and see the new houses back that way. So I pull up this morning as I'm getting ready to go on my regiment, and I hit his what's the name? I hit the Venvet doorbell. Nobody answers. I see his son call. His son lives there with him, and I see his son car outside, and I see his truck parked right there. So I'm like, okay, so maybe he on his walk. After I ring it again, he must be on his walk. So I go down. So as I'm leaving, some say, man, check his son. I checked his son Facebook, and when I checked his Facebook, he had passed away around like shortly after like I think a month after me and him had got together for the football game, because it was around December, probably around the end of November, beginning of December, that he passed away. I just found out today. You know what I mean? It just put life in perspective. And when I tell you, I normally do my 2.5, but I did 3, almost 4 today. Make sure that heart right. Make sure, yeah, man, wow, yeah, for real. Life is precious. You know what I'm saying? Life is short. But, the things that was being said on his page, on his son's page about him, just showed you the testament of the man that, that I was getting to know. You know what I mean? Like, just getting to know this man. And I really appreciated the time, even him coming to the barbershop. I remember it's like every time he used to come to the barbershop, the 3 times I done cut him up, it was raining. It was used to be raining outside, and it just felt like I was back in Florida. 'Cause it don't do shit but Florida and rain in Florida. So it just seemed like, every time he came, it was raining outside, and we'd be sitting in there, and like this before the shop really picked up like that. And he'll come on a Wednesday, and Wednesday like a hit or miss day. It's just a middle of the week, hump day week, you know what I mean? And like it was just live today, plan for tomorrow. Yes, sir. And like it would just be like a hump day, like you just chilling. I'll be happy because I ain't got nothing to do, and I just sit back and kick, and he'll tell me about this side where the mint is over here, and how he could see, clear from his house on the second floor all the way over to Blue Mile Road. And man, he be just giving me the history, and he'll tell me about them white folk. He really told, he was like 72, 73 years old, and he told me about them white folk. He gave me an earful about them white folks. But he had no hate in his heart. And he was a Navy guy. All his sons are successful. The one that live home with him, he's, them babies they always, they want to be up under mom and daddy, and he's successful. He works for Fort Worth, adult athlete league or whatever. He does that, and he does a lot of community work where he at. So yeah, he's accomplished young man, and his other son is in San Francisco. The other one followed in his daddy footsteps, and he's also he was in the Navy, and now he's like a little league football coach. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just showed a testament, man, of who that man was. And I was like, dang, he told me so many war stories, man. I was like, wow. So, everybody just say his name, man. His name was Cowboy, man. His name was Harold Walter Hall, aka Cowboy. For sure. For sure, man. Much love to Cowboy, man. Round of applause to my brother. My brother turned 55 today, man. Hey, we got it. August 17, 817. 817, my brother, Miles, man. Enjoy your day, man. I hope you get to enjoy your evening and enjoy this, this live stream this evening, man. Y'all are much appreciated. Thank y'all for hanging out. Yeah, rest comfortably, Cowboy. Yes, sir. Blessings to the king, man. Blessings to the king. And right before me and Doe was getting ready to go on, his wife called me. And it shook me a little bit because his name came up. So she actually been like, damn, she probably couldn't even bring it to herself, bring herself to tell me. Because I know she read my text messages. So I was texting. She was like, this man don't even know my husband is gone. But she probably seen the look when you ring the doorbell, it probably come up on the phone. You know what I mean? And she probably seen me at the door. You know what I mean? So I'm probably try to make it rhyme there sometime this weekend, maybe on Sunday, and hug that young lady neck. They was married for I think 50 plus years. I think longer than that. He said he met her when he was 16. He was 16. He left. He said they was dating. He left and went to the military. And after he came back from his first deployment, he came back and you know, um, you know, and they've been married ever since, man. That's a long time to be with somebody, man. So black love is real. We out here playing. So y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Miles, enjoy your birthday, my brother, man. Salute, man. Another round of applause for my brother, man. And yeah. So as always, feel blessed to be Plugg.